Yo, what is up guys? It is Shastamite and welcome to another video. In today's video, I came out here on my little 50 because you know in my last video, my tire popped on my Sur-Ron. So I'm out here to give you guys a quick review of the stuff I use to record my videos. Now, I'm not saying this is the perfect setup to make videos for your Sur-Ron or your motorcycle or whatever, but this is just the setup that I use. I got a lot of this stuff from the YouTuber Sur-Ronster. I got a whole bunch of the microphone. I got a different camera than him, but other than that, pretty much everything in this setup is what he uses and how he uses it. So starting off with the camera I use is the GoPro Hero 9 Black, and this thing does really good. I record at 1440p 60 fps and I upload to YouTube at 1080p 60 fps for a nice crisp image. And I have hyper boost to the max and linear like horizon leveling, and that really helps keep the video steady when I'm riding off-road. For the storage inside the camera, I use a 512 gigabyte SanDisk micro SD card, and this thing runs really well. Even though the camera says maximum 256, I have a 512 and it runs just fine. So you can put a pretty big card in this thing and it won't run hot or anything crazy like that. Running at 1440p, I can get a good 50 minutes before it overheats, but the camera still can go for another like hour and 40 before it runs out of battery, and the storage can go on for ever and a half. So next, onto my helmet. This is how I have everything set up. It's a little bit janky, but it gets the job done. So right here is the official GoPro microphone adapter. This plugs into the side of my GoPro, and usually this wouldn't be able to plug in because the door blocks the micro USB or the USB-C plug. So you got to get a third-party door to allow it to plug into the side. And then plugging into that, I have the Purple Panda lavalier microphone with an adapter plugging into the official GoPro accessory. And I have that wired, so it plugs into the GoPro mounted right here. I have it all bundled up right here, taped down, and it comes inside the helmet right here where you guys have my microphone, and this is how you guys get my audio. So the audio is pretty good. The wind noise is pretty low because of the fluffy thing on the microphone that keeps the wind audio out. And yeah, it's pretty basic setup. It's not perfect, but it does a pretty good job at what I need it to. If you're going fast with the GoPro, like if you're keeping wind flowing on it, it'll keep recording for a long time. It won't overheat super quickly. But if you're just standing still on like a hot day, it'll probably overheat in a pretty quick amount of time. So you got to make sure you're moving if you're recording at a high resolution. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that is on the microphone setup. I have two extra batteries that are larger than the stock one, and a 3 battery charger. That was all one big bundle thing right there, so that all came together. And that's good because the stock battery, you know, I can just throw in another one, and I can throw in another one, and I can just keep recording. I don't have to wait for the one to charge. So that's really important to have. I'd really recommend that if you're gonna be doing like long amounts of recording. I have an accessory kit which came with like 40 different accessories. So it came with these mounts right here, a bunch of these little mount things for the GoPro mount. I have a floaty handle for water. I have a scuba case so I could take it underwater with lens like color changers when you get deep underwater, because when you go underwater too far the color changes. It has a chest mount, it has a head mount, a wrist mount. It's got a whole bunch of things. I might be using the chest mount at some point, I don't know. I like to stick with this because this gives a nice high up view of the bike. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a really basic setup, gets the job done. I'll have everything linked in the description, and I'll try to get my Sur-Ron fixed eventually so I can go record more videos on it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you like the video, and if you found anything wrong with the video, you liked anything with the video, please comment it down below so I can get the feedback. I really like the feedback, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.